Hi NC Kids 2 to 4. Welcome to the rest of June. Me and my family had the stomach bug for week 1. So we are starting with week 2 through week 5. And the scripture this month is, I have hidden your word in my heart, Psalms 1:11-19. 1:19-11. And it goes, 2 thumbs up, I have hidden your word in my heart. Psalms 1:19-11. And then your key question is, what is with you wherever you go? And the bottom line is God's word is with you wherever you go. So you have some body pieces. You have a few sets of these body pieces that you'll need to cut out ahead of time. And then you're just gonna lay these sporadically on the floor. And then your kids are gonna come up and put the body together. God has made us wonderfully, and so we're putting our body together wonderfully. And there's a few sets of these, so you can even do 2 sets and maybe even make it like a relay type thing, or you can just get creative with how you want to use this activity. And then for your second activity, you have a color sheet, I Am Wonderfully Made, and you're just going to trace your child's foot. Or you could even trace their hand if you wanted to do that as well. And then they can color it. So that's for week 2 of June. For week 3 of June, our first activity is an emotion clock. And so you will need to cut this out, the circle and the arrow, and you will have a little brad in an envelope. So you'll have to actually assemble it. And so what we just realized is it works better if you kind of take the clock and bend it down so that it actually spins. So your kids are gonna come up one at a time and they're gonna spin this little clock, and whatever it lands on, they're gonna act out that emotion. So they're gonna act out sick, or they're gonna act out angry, or act out sad or happy. And so you wanna make sure you go through everybody so everybody has a turn. And then for their second activity, we're doing kind of the rest of the month is on signs. And so this sign is a clock, and they can create whatever time they want on the clock and then just simply color this. For week 3, you have a church. And you're gonna place this on the wall with tape, and then every kid is gonna come up and they're just gonna have a sticker, and they're gonna put a sticker on the church because we are the church. And so the sticker represents them, and we are putting ourselves on or in the church. So that's your first activity, and your second activity is a church that they're going to dot to dot. So they dot to dot the church and then color it, and this is their sign for week 4 is the church. And then for week 5, we have 2 activities. So they're gonna all have a white baggie that they put their name on and that they can color. And then you're gonna have scriptures. I would say just cut them 3 by 3. This is mainly for the parents. As a teacher, go over the scriptures, read them, and then they can just stick them in their bag, and when parents are picking up, let them know they have a baggie full of scriptures that they can go over this week at home. And then their second activity is this little shape page, and so you're gonna have these little shapes that you'll have to cut out for your kids. Each kid gets 3 shapes, and then you're gonna tape them. They need to match the shape, match the square to the square, the circle to the circle, and then when they open the heart, they're gonna actually have the scripture of the month. I have hidden your word in my heart. And so they can color these, and then y'all can help them match the shape and then tape them on. And so that is for week 5. So I just want to say again, I know I say it every week, but I really appreciate you. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for serving on NC Kids, and y'all enjoy your kids this month. Bye.